How would you define freedom?
I would define freedom as a concept. It's a a noise that we use to bring up an association we have with a bunch of concepts and ideas. For me, personally, I think of it as no influence of anything intentionally directed towards you. So natural law, an animal walking around, something like that, it wouldn't mess with my freedom. But if somebody else was aware of me and made any intention to bother me or manipulate me, then I would think they would be messing with my freedom in some sense. And then there's another line when it comes to volition, like somebody could approach me and speak with me, but they wouldn't necessarily be, you know, changing my freedom.
Why do you attend PorcFest?
Well, I came to PorcFest to meet you. And meet other people and have discussions. And just really get a feel for what kind of people do this. You know, I've spent a lot of time in my own mind, and I don't really get to have any discussions about this stuff generally. So it's nice to actually put some feelers out and do some soundboarding and ask some questions and hear what people have to say, and really just add more grammar to these concepts I already have.
What's your favorite part about PorcFest?
Meeting you. And other conversations too. I've met some incredible families that homeschool their kids. And just to see these people, you know, they're like in their mid-50s and they look healthy. They really, I mean, 5-6 hours of speaking to them and I couldn't find how they were ill. And I have never seen that before. Everybody I meet and talk to, maybe it's a couple things they seem on base with, but then there's this huge nail in their head. And I don't even try to tell them about the nail because I already know what's going to happen. So it was nice meeting you. Let's stay in touch. But I really meant it this time, and it was just so beautiful. You know, just vibrations in my body just ringing like this is where I should be.
Let freedom ring. What should folks at home consider? Why should folks at home consider coming to PorcFest 2016 or possibly making it their family vacation?
Because if you don't, I mean, if you want to have an opportunity to figure out where you're at and gauge your life and check to see whether or not you have your shit together, you need to talk to people like this. You need to talk to people that aren't afraid of looking at things logically, realistically, cause and effect. It's the only way to do it because we're not together enough normally, most people, at least the ones that I know, to really get a good gauge of ourselves. You know, all the definitions and grammar we have of things are very selective, and a lot of people only take definitions and characteristics of things based off of how comfortable they are. They don't really, you know, they're not willing to look at anything and everything and see how it pans out. And a lot of the people here really do. And that's really valuable to have that kind of support group and have that kind of connectivity with other people so you realize the interconnectedness of it all.
That's it. Good job, Jesse.
Thanks.